Welcome back to another episode of CWG Studios. Today we are opening the 75312 Boba Fett Starship. The set retails for $40. I think I forgot. There will be no time-lapse today because I already built it a while ago. So this is what we get in the set. Here's Boba Blaster. I'm not quite sure why they use it for the E3, but they always have. He does feature footprints, which are pretty good, as well as some knee printing, which looks pretty awesome. This bottom leg piece, the waist is black and the rest of it is gunmetal gray. Looking at the arms, they look pretty good, except on the tops, about there, the printing starts getting really bad and it fades and it looks splotchy. So I hope that's something that they can fix in the future. The belt does go across the torso and the hip piece. The printing on the chest looks a little splotchy. I'm not sure if it does for all of them, but it certainly does for mine. Here's the helmet. It looks pretty clean. Here's his face. It's obviously very scarred up. There's a few scars in the back. And it's pretty standard again, but it looks really good. Here is Din Djarin. He does have his All-Beskar pike. This is Mando in his All-Beskar armor. There's no footprinting, but printing everywhere looks pretty good, and it is the same printing that we've had before. There's just a black head. This is incredibly tiny, which makes sense. It's $40. It looks like really small compared to even my $40 TIE Fighter, which is after they decided to make the ships all smaller. It's like really pathetic. However, it does look good if you don't display it next to anything else. With that out of the way, we can talk about play features. Here is the little opening door here, which is just big enough for you to slide in a sticker of a Gamorrean guard. I've never done this yet. Yeah, so it works pretty well. It closes just about the same amount it would if it had not. The two turrets in the front are pretty well constructed. They don't fall apart. There's two stud cheaters up at the top. They don't look very bad, honestly, when seen from the side. And from the front, they don't look notoriously bad, as stud cheaters always do. Now, a big part of Slave 1 LEGO sets is that the cockpit and wings will spin as you move it. And one of those things will happen. The wings will move, although not entirely well, but the cockpit does not move at all. There are two positions you can put Boba in. You can put him on these two studs up here, or you can put him in these two studs back here. So he can either be standing here or standing here, but there's no rotation feature. And the cockpit is remarkably small. You can barely fit Boba in there. Now we'll take a look at the back. The back is surprisingly detailed. And there is this little thing here. This is supposed to be a grab handle, I think. But, I mean, it's kind of awkward, because it folds in on itself. Not quite sure that, like, it makes sense if it was like that. But anytime you try to angle it up, it will fold in on your fingers, and I don't understand. Alright, so this has a little feature. Put that there, and angle this right below there. It will stand, and it does look pretty good at that angle, but the cart does not look good under it, so I don't understand the purpose. If you did enjoy this video, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. Anything you'd like to do to help the channel, it's highly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. CWG does not pertain to anything other than my channel name in this context. CWG does not relate to any other acronym and should not be inferred as relating to any other acronym.